morning, everyone. You join us here in the Classic Lounge for the live draw of something a little bit different, our REC watch. So it's not a car, but it's actually made from a piece of a car, the Lotus 98T chassis number 4, which was Ayrton Senna's Lotus that he raced in the 86 season, which is really exciting. I'm Molly. Behind the camera today we have Nick.
Morning.
We have Rob in the Classic Lounge, and we have John in the Classic Lounge as well. So let's take a little look at the watch that's going to be won today. It is absolutely gorgeous. So it comes with double packaging, so it's got another box as well as this one. And here it is. Look at that. It is just so classy and stylish. And as you can see, they have used the John Player special colours in the watch face, just as the car would have been, which you can see here, which I think is so lovely. And I don't know what part of the chassis it is.
No, it doesn't really say.
It doesn't specify. It doesn't specify, but it's a piece of F1 history, nevertheless, that you could wear on your wrist. So this competition is closed. It closed at midnight last night, but there are plenty of other cars coming up very soon and competitions which are live now. If you're watching along this morning, please do say hello. It's absolutely lovely to hear from you. And have you got tickets for our watch? Because if you have, we're going to be finding that winner very, very soon. Now let's go over to one of the cars which is live only for one more day, because the competition for our Morgan 44 closes at midnight tomorrow night. Oh my goodness me, it is such a beautiful car, it really is. It's our 1998 Morgan 44, and I don't know what it is about it, but I just absolutely love it. It is so stylish, it is so classy, the colour combination is just glorious, it really is. This black over this lovely kind of creamy antique-y colour with a beautiful roof, obviously. I love the roof. You can have the roof up, down, so you can use it for any occasion. It's got slightly patinaed, but it works. It's like a kind of antique look. And you can grab this from the British Classic Cars website for just £9. Now, what's quite exciting is with this competition, like some of our other ones, this competition actually has a cash alternative of £15,000. So that lucky winner will have that tricky decision to make whether to take this beautiful handcrafted masterpiece or £15,000 cash straight into their bank.
So we've had a few comments come through. So on Facebook, James says morning.
Good morning, James. Thanks for coming.
And on YouTube, Bridge Classic Cars says morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So I'm guessing that's Craig or Gordon upstairs. And then Radar says good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining along and commenting along as well.
Just come through on Facebook. Johnny says, hi, you have some great toys in there.
Oh, we certainly do, Johnny. We certainly do indeed. So yes, our Morgan, it only has about 900 tickets left on it, which isn't very many and can go like this.
Yeah, so the live draw's meant to be on Thursday, so it's on track to sell out. It's one of those things where it could,
you just don't know.
But I wouldn't wait too long if you want to get tickets.
It will either sell out or there won't be that many left.
Yes. So I suggest you go to the British Classic Cars website now and grab yourself a ticket for this absolute beauty. 1.8 litre, 5-speed manual gearbox, extensive history files. I think it's been owned by the same person for the last 2 decades as well. And you can see that it really is in immaculate condition.
And the best thing with this, 1998, so it drives like a modern car, but still looks completely classic.
Still looks completely classic, Rob, you are right. So this is live right now, but not for much longer because it closes at midnight tomorrow night. So grab your tickets for that. And we're going to go over to this side of the Classic Lounge now.
Okay, so whilst we're walking over, we've got a few more comments coming through. So on Facebook, Richard says he's just got his ticket for the MGA. He's ahead of you on that one.
Oh, you are, Richard. I've not even spoken about it yet.
And Steve says, good morning. Hope you're keeping well in this poor weather.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, Steve. Yes, I have. I mean, I almost had to swim to work today. I'm not going to lie.
And unfortunately, it does mean we're not filming any of the cars
outside. Again, which is such a shame because they always look so much better outside in their natural habitat.
And
but
George says, morning, peeps.
Good morning. Thank you so much for commenting. So, this is the car, another car, which is live right now on the British Classic Cars website. It's our 1989 TVR Tasman V8. It is gorgeous. I do really like
so
it.
this has actually gone down really, really well. So we've had a couple of comments on socials, which you can probably see. So previous owners of this car, this specific car, have reached out in the comments and said, oh, they updated the wheels, you know, the engine upgrade and everything else. And they said what a lovely car it was. And there was definitely one of them who said they've entered because they'd love to have it back. So it's, it's proven really well. It's been really well received so far.
Definitely.
And it's old school wedge, so.
It's gorgeous. And those previous owners that you just spoke about, I mean, they must have cared for it and loved for it because it's got 2 massive history files, hasn't it?
Yes, exactly. And my personal favourite.
Pop-up headlights.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with a pop-up headlight, you just can't. And the upgraded engine to a Rover V8 as well. The lovely colour combination of this red over cream. I do like a cream interior, I do have to say.
And is it brown or red piping?
Red piping.
Yeah, it's like a really dark red.
Dark red. And I really like
brown.
the steering wheel as well. It really catches your eye when you look inside, because normally sometimes steering wheels aren't that exciting, but this one with the kind of like wood effect is just
I think
beautiful.
this is going to be really controversial.
Do you think?
But I think this, I prefer this to a Chimera.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably the only person on the planet who does.
To be fair, I can see where you're coming from.
Do you know what I mean?
I can see where you're coming from.
I don't know, normally I like the curves on a car, but this just kind of, it's got a slight Ferrari Mondial look about it.
It really
If you look at it quickly and
has.
squint a little bit,
Squint a little
it
bit.
could be a Ferrari.
But no, it is gorgeous, and I do love, I know it's 1989, but the kind of 80s styling of it is just a bit iconic.
All the best things were born in 1989. So on YouTube, Lee says, morning.
Good morning, Lee.
Steve says it will cause him a dilemma if he wins the TVR. So Steve Biggs with Velma, the MGBG TV8.
Oh, right.
Johnny says the TVR is awesome.
It is awesome. It most definitely is. Another, not a car which is live, a bike which is live is, oh, and I needed to tell you, so this is on a discount right now at £6. It's going to go up to £7 very, very soon. So I suggest if you've not bought your ticket and you're thinking about it, I'd get it now, sooner rather than later, before it goes up to a little bit more money. Also, there's a cash alternative on this car as well of £8,000.
So
think of what you could do with that money.
It's weather like this all over the country.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Peter says, good morning from the very wet north. You could deliver the car on a barge. It sounds like it's very similar to here as well.
I mean, there's lots of puddles outside. We don't normally get puddles out there.
And Johnny said, this might be my favourite comment so far, my son would wet himself if I won that TVR. So maybe if you win, we have to video call.
Maybe,
evidence.
maybe, and don't let him sit in the car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a very good idea.
There we go. But live again is this, our Yamaha FS1E, our Yamaha Physio 1989. It is live right now on the Bridge Classic Cars website for just £2.50. Now, this has been on a discounted price for a little while now, so I reckon it's going to go up very soon.
Yes, it will. I believe it's Friday, if I remember correctly.
There you go. So jump onto the Bridge Classic Cars website and grab yourself a ticket for this ASAP at £2.50. It's a beautiful bike. So many people, even here in the Classic Lounge, in Bridge Classic Cars, have said, oh, I used to own one of those. I actually had Tony, our driver, our logistics corner, he told me the other day that he had one. I was like, I didn't realise that.
My favourite thing about this, and John doesn't know I'm going to tell you this, I was moving this the other day, and John went, oh, do you mind if I move it? Do what you want, John. John's a biker, so he very much just wanted to move it.
He was like, can I
around.
just for a second pretend it's mine? There we go.
Oh, so Richard says, don't worry, it's even raining here in Paris.
Oh, my goodness, raining everywhere. Well, we are going to brighten someone's day today with the winning of our REC watch, which is going to come up very soon. But first, I would like to take you on a little trip down memory lane because we have had a Range Rover in Vogue come into the workshops here at Bridge Classic Cars, haven't we, guys?
We have, yeah. So it's the Range Rover in Vogue. At first appearance, it might not look to be anything too special, but once you dive into the history a bit, it's actually. So I reached out to Jaguar Land Rover Heritage Trust, and found out some really cool stuff about our in Vogue.
Definitely. So let's take a look at this little video now to show you even more info about this really rare car.
The Range Rover has always been a vehicle that bridged the gap between practicality and luxury. However, for the first decade or so after its launch, things still leaned more towards toughness than comfort. By the early 1980s though, things started to change. Our 1982 Range Rover in Vogue, first registered on 24th of September 1982, is a perfect example of things starting to move towards a more luxurious vehicle. The in Vogue designation essentially started from a collaboration between Land Rover and Wood & Pickett. A specially prepared Range Rover was created to explore how the model might be adapted for an audience who wanted luxury as well as ruggedness. When the first in Vogue appeared in a Vogue magazine photo shoot, it got a lot of attention. The response was so positive that Land Rover chose to produce a limited run of high specification Range Rovers under the in Vogue name. Ultimately, these early in Vogue models laid the foundation for the later Vogue and Vogue SE trims. Our in Vogue is a 4-door automatic Range Rover Classic, built in 1982 in Solihull. Its VIN confirms that the car left the factory as a right-hand drive vehicle powered by a 3.5 litre Rover V8 paired with an automatic gearbox, and finished in Nevada Gold with a bronze brushed nylon trim. Early in Vogue Range Rovers are a fantastic example of the time when Land Rover began to recognise that the Range Rover could be a luxury vehicle instead of solely being built for practical purposes.
And that gorgeous in Vogue is actually going to go to auction this weekend. For more information, go to the Bridge Classic Cars website and you can see if you fancy it, and you can go to auction and try and get yourself that lovely, lovely
And again,
classic Range Rover.
It's one of those ones that looks, you know, unless you know, it just looks very kind of normal and standard. But
I think it looks a bit different.
I really like it. But yeah, so it'll be a good buy for someone.
Most definitely. But it is now just about time for our live draw of our REC watch. This absolute beauty here, which is going to be on one of your wrists very, very soon. So this competition has closed, but someone beat me to this earlier actually. Was it Richard?
Richard, yes.
Richard beat me to this earlier. So going live, whoopsie daisies, going live right now. Actually, it's live right now because Richard already bought a ticket.
Yes, it is.
Live right now is this, our 1960 MGA. Now, I'm going to go back to me last week or so ago to tell you a little bit more about it whilst we go into the boardroom and get ready for the live draw of our REC watch. You can win this much loved classic, our 1960 MGA 1600 Coupe. It's finished in chariot red over a black leather interior with matching red piping. It also has extensive history files and is extremely well presented. In the late 1980s to the early 1990s, the car underwent a complete engine rebuild and also a full structural restoration, all completed by MG specialists. If you would like the chance of winning this gorgeous 1960 MGA 1600 Coupe, then head over to the Bridge Classic Cars website today and get yourself a ticket. Good luck! Okay, we are right here in the boardroom about to do the live draw for our REC watch. If you would like to see for yourself the entry lists, you go to the Bridge Classic Cars website, you go to the competition section, scroll down to entry lists and then click view entry list like this is just here. I've already got the entry list up and ready, which is right here. So there was 20,000 tickets on this competition, but there was about 5,800 that weren't sold. So that does mean that we may find a number that doesn't have anyone's name allocated to it. And if that is the case, we will just roll again until we find the lucky winner.
So Mark has just said morning on Facebook, so perfect timing.
Morning, Mark. So as you can see here, the last number on here is 19,999.
And I think number one didn't sell.
No,
either,
and number one didn't sell either. Look, it goes from 2.
Ah.
There we go. We use Google Random Number Generator to find our winning number. So I will do 21,000 to 22,000, which is higher than the amount of tickets we have on this competition, to do a little test run, a little practice. And if you could please tell me that you could see the screen nice and clearly, that would be absolutely fabulous.
So on YouTube, we've got Radar and Clem both saying clear.
Fantastic.
On Facebook, James says fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
But no clears on Facebook just yet.
Okay, so this is just the practice run and it's come up with that number, 21,904. So I'll pop it back to 0
Big
now.
numbers for us. We don't normally
I
do them.
know.
50p a ticket. So
50p.
yeah.
Oh, it'd be like that advert. Do you remember that advert? 50p.
No,
You don't remember that advert?
I don't think so. What are they advertising?
I think it was like curries.
The
Or
shop
something.
or the food?
The shop. And there was like a young boy who put his washing machine in the back of a car, and someone walked past and he went 50p.
Anyway, luckily we've been saved by Steve, Richard and James saying clear, and Johnny. So Johnny had my favourite comment earlier. I think he's now topped that comment by saying, I haven't actually got any tickets, I'm here for the crack.
Nice.
We are
Well, there you go.
here for your entertainment.
Well,
it is
see?
just what we do.
Half an hour of comedy gold.
Yes.
Twice a
Honestly, we're just waiting for a call from ITV, Channel 4, whoever it may be. So we are available.
Dearie me. So, guys, if we are ready to go, can you please check that I've got enough zeros on that 20,000?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so this is a live draw for our gorgeous REC Lotus 98T. It's actually number 4. Watch which the car was
Raced.
I'd say run. The car was raced by Ayrton Senna. It's very exciting indeed. Okay, let's go for it. I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. 6,771. 6,771. Let's go. 6,700. Let's go down a bit. And 71, wasn't it? We do have a winner. Number 6,771, Carl Turner. I'm just going to go back to Google Random Number Generator. 6,771. 6,771, Carl Turner. Congratulations. You have just won a beautiful REC watch. There we go. I think we're going to give it... Whoa, that was speedy. That was absolutely speedy. So let's give Carl a call. Carl Turner. Perfectly.
So already on Facebook, on YouTube, sorry, Lee says, well done, Carl.
Oh, thank you so much, Lee. That's very kind. Okay, we're going to get there. Let's give him a call. Oh, the phone's not doing anything at the moment. It might be the awful weather.
It has not been possible to connect your
Oh,
call.
no.
Please try again later.
Try one more time, just to
Okay.
make sure. We are very rural in Suffolk,
Yeah.
and the weather is anything other than clear, so it's probably not helping.
It's not doing anything yet.
It has not been possible
Okay,
to connect
fine.
your call.
We'll give Carl a call.
What
later.
a shame.
Maybe we'll use a
Use a landline. It might work a bit better, but there we go. Our beautiful REC watch has been won. But no fear, you could be a winner next. We have so many fabulous cars which are live right now and coming up very soon. To keep your eyes peeled for. Again, we have our Aston Martin V8 Vantage and also this beautiful Mercedes that we've not spoken about this morning as well, and a stunning MGC. So, if you've not yet, go to the British Classic Cars website right now and see the latest car which has gone live, which is our 1960 MGA. Grab yourself a ticket for that. I feel like they're going to fly off the shelves.
Currently only £5.
Currently only £5. There you go. And if you've not yet, grab your ticket for our Morgan before midnight tomorrow night. And I will see you on Thursday for the live draw of that stunning classic. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching from me and the rest of the team here at Classic.
British Classic
Here
Cars.
at British Classic Cars.
You nearly nailed it.
Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.